Hello and welcome to this Profit Protector Pro video. So I know there's already another video on the channel regarding automations, but I thought it'd be a really good idea to just do a refresher on the topic in case you've not come across it before. So what is an automation? It's basically where you can prepare Profit Protector Pro in advance for if a certain situation was to occur, what it should do in that situation, or if you want to set up something for the software to do for you in X amount of days, weeks, or months times. That way you don't have to remember to go back and do it on that listing and make that change. You can set this all up in advance. So this will probably be a bit clearer as I demonstrate. So if you click on new automation, you are met with two setup methods. So you've got wizard or flow. Now with wizard, it's going to run you through one question at a time. You just choose what you want it to do and you do it one at a time. With flow, you can see everything as you set it up and it all is there for you to see on one page. So let's click on flow. And you can enter in your automation name. So let's just do that now. And then what you need to do is work your way through a series of conditions. Now you can add as many conditions as you like, but what a condition is if you come here, select an option. So after an automation has been active for, when seller numbers on the listing decrease to, when stock falls below, when no sales have occurred for, if the buy box goes below minimum. You've got a bunch of different options there. So let's say no sales have occurred on the listing for 5, and you can select from days, weeks, or months. So let's say 5 days. Let's also say that on the listing, I am on the balance sales accumulator. Now, if the balance sales accumulator isn't quite working out for me, and obviously we're not making sales within this time, I may want to switch strategy. But instead of me remembering to go back to that specific listing and changing the strategy at that point in time, I can get Profit Protector Pro to do it for me by setting up an automation. So let's switch strategy to the aggressive sales generator. So that is one condition, and you can add as many of these as you like, as I say. So maybe let's add another one. So when no sales have occurred for 5 days, I'm going to switch the strategy to the aggressive sales generator. Now, where you end up at the end of the automation is where Profit Protector Pro will stay. So it won't reset unless you remove the automation and reapply it, or if you're able to set up a way where the conditions do revert back to what it was. So let's say on condition 3, for example, you set up something else where the strategy then switches back to the balance sales accumulator, for example, then it will put you back to the original strategy that you were on the listing. But anyway, for condition 2, let's say if the buy box does happen to go below my minimum price, obviously Profit Protector Pro cannot reprice above or below your set min max parameters. So let's say if the buy box does go below my minimum price, I would like to go an extra $1 or pound under the buy box price. So that way the aggressive sales generator has got room to go just underneath the buy box, scoop it up, and hopefully bump up the price. Now this is just a random example. You can set up the automations in any way that you like, but hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight into how exactly it works. If you do set up a condition and it's not quite what you want and you just want to get rid of it, you can click on the bin icon and remove it, and then just click on save. Now your automation will appear in this list. So once it has appeared, just make sure it's toggled as on. You've got the edit button there if you want to see how exactly you set that up. So you can go back to it and readjust if necessary, or you can bin it off and it gets removed from this list. Now once you've set up your automation and marked it as active, you can then come to your inventory and click on automation here, and all of the automations that you've set up will appear in this list. You can then set it on the item and then the automation is then applied. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.